After 9 days, we finally got leaks for the full episode. And based on these leaks, I can't even imagine what's in store for us in that crazy episode. What's also interesting is that each leak has hidden text on it, which I've already successfully put together, and I'm going to show you in this video. In general, we have 4 leaks, and they're pretty awesome and crazy, because we are going to see a powerful Astro Squad and a new Astro Gigachad that can cause quite a few problems. Astro toilets are definitely up to something and are about to cook someone for real, so there's a very good chance we're going to lose someone important. So you better stay till the end to find out who they're going to cook. Hello friends, you're on the channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. I don't think anyone was expecting to get leaks today, as we recently learned that the episode will be released around the end of this week. But we were lucky enough to get another skibidi dose. I was actually planning to do my own, but thanks to Ibio75, we found out that we will get 4 leaks today, since he managed to contact Boom during his stream, and we really did get 4 leaks. But we also found out some additional information, as Boom wrote, "Additional materials will be more than 2 minutes. Expect the unexpected." Honestly, the phrase, "expect the unexpected," scares me. Bro will definitely be cooking some important character, because the craziest events always involve the sudden death of some important character. And I think I'm guessing who that might be, but we'll talk more about that a little later. Now we also understand why the full episode will be released a bit later, because it will be over 2 minutes long, which already equal to the length of a normal episode. Boom also confirmed that the episode will be released at the end of the week and showed that he himself is hyping for that. Also, Ibio asked a very interesting question, especially for me. Will Boom continue the multiverse beatbox in the future? To which Boom answered, maybe, which I think is more likely yes than no. But still, the skibiditoilet will not end for a while, and during the series, Boom may have new ideas and will have to postpone the beatbox multiverse. It is also unlikely that he will have time for it. He could continue beatbox in case he has a team. But still, I think that Skibidi has captured his heart and he will only work on the show until it's over. Either way, we'll have all the answers when the time comes. Ibio also asked, will we see some very important character next season? To which Blood responded with a smirking emoji, which might suggest that we will indeed see someone very important, but that's just a guess for now. It was also asked if we will see the Speakermen, to which Boom responded with a fire emoji. But actually, there's nothing new about this because we already know that they have to come back. And I think it will happen in episode 78 because it's the perfect episode for it. Because after the epic battles in episode 77, the next episode should be more calm. Because the epic battles can't continue indefinitely, we should see a Speakerman base, a detective cameraman, and more. So I think that's what's going to happen after episode 77. But there is still a chance that we will see Speakerman even in episode 77, as we have a very suspicious leak that points to that. Anyway, that was all the new information, and let's finally talk about leaks and what's in store for us. On the first leak, we see Duchess, which already gives us a clue that we will see her in the new episode. And if you remember when Boom was answering a billion questions on Discord, he said that we will see Duchess soon. But in addition, he also said that we will see Juggernaut and Astro Mothership. Juggernaut has already been shown, now we have Duchess, which means Mothership will appear in the episode as well. But can you imagine what happens when all the powerful characters are gathered in one place? I can smell fried chicken in the air, and that's pretty damn bad for the Alliance. Also, there's hidden text on this leak that becomes visible if you brighten the image. But let's look at the rest of the leaks first, and then I'll show you the full message. On this leak, I didn't notice any other details except for the text, but based on the crazy red eyes, I can tell that she's ready to tear someone's ass up, and she'll go into demon mode where she goes crazy like she did in episode 76. Those who will fight against her need to be careful as this lady is too dangerous on a first date. Hopefully she's looking at some random character with that murderous stare, and not one of our Titans or Uncle Jimmy. This leak is just as scary because here we see a new Astro Gigachad who looks even more dangerous than the crazy Duchess. I think you'll also notice that this dude looks like the Astro Detainer who should be back from vacation by now. But I personally doubt it's a detainer, as I think it's been too little time for him to return, and it doesn't make much sense since there are already strong guys on the battlefield. And it would be a great opportunity to introduce the brand new Gigachad that he is. Maybe it's the same Duke the Juggernaut has been yapping about. But I also find it hard to believe the Duke will personally show up on the battlefield. Usually Dukes sit around and give orders to little dudes. But from what the Juggernaut said, Duke will be furious with G-Man for his betrayal, and maybe he decided to personally come here and punish him. But it could be anyone. Detainer, Duke, John Rambo, another powerful, mysterious dude, who knows? But maybe the next leak has something to do with this dude, because here we see someone's core, or maybe it's a laser cannon. It's hard to tell at this point, and I tried to find some details by processing this leak, but I couldn't find anything other than the text in the center. Actually, it looks more like a cannon than the core, and maybe it belongs to one of the Astros. But if it is the core, there are only two possibilities. Either it is the core of the new Astro that on this leak, or it's Titan Speakerman's core who will come to the rescue with a large army. And although I highly doubt that the Titan Speakerman can be repaired and improved so quickly, the appearance of the Speakerman in the new episode is still very likely, but it also depends on what happens in the episode itself. We saw Titan TV Man teleported away, Titan Cameraman in the middle of nowhere. The only one left was G-Man, who flew off somewhere with Juggernaut. I have little faith that the Speakermen will run to save G-Man, as they may not know about their alliance yet. But there might be a Titan Cameraman they will definitely try to rescue. But do you want me to tell you something unpredictable? How about the fact that Astros can cook Titan TV Man? That sounds unpredictable, because we saw Bro use a teleport and it seems like he's safe, but he's not. But let's look at the last and most important leak, and then we'll talk about the possible outcomes. This leak is by far the most important and interesting, as it introduces another Giga-Chad that looks truly intimidating. He has powerful cannons on his shoulders and some sort of hammer that looks like a cross with a brightly colored chain sticking out of it. Above, you see the yellow Astro cannon that the skibidi toilets use now, and to the left is another cannon that emits a red light. Or maybe it's not a cannon, but the core we saw on the previous leak. From this angle, this thing is attached where the core should be, so maybe it's the same core from the last leak. But what's more interesting is this strange ring. At first I thought it might be a ring attached to the hammer to hold it tight, but if you zoom in, you can see a word Duchess on the ring, which I find shocking. Initially, when I didn't see the word Duchess, I thought it might be a Titan Speakerman, but after I saw that, it's all become obvious. That this is the same Duke that Juggernaut was talking about. Bro looks like a Titan, and I can't even imagine what he's gonna do. Someone's gonna be cooked without a chance to escape. I can already smell his crazy aura that won't let anyone breathe who falls into his hands. By the way, I almost forgot to tell you about the secret message. I think you've already guessed that the message is, what is their plan? It's still unclear whose plan it is, whether it's the Astro Plan or the Alliance Plan. But looking at this dude, I think the Alliance needs a plan if they don't want to be cooked. Something very bad is going to happen in that episode, and I think it's very likely to happen to Titan TV Man. At the end of the episode, we saw another Astro appear. And I don't think he's alone. There will be others appearing in a second. And the Astros probably won't let him escape. I think this is exactly the kind of unpredictable event that Boom was talking about, because everyone already thought that TV Man would quietly go to the base. And if he gets knocked out of teleport, it's going to be very tragic. Honestly, I don't know what's going to help the Alliance. All the strongest Astros will gather in one place, and the Alliance has nothing to counter them. Titan TV Men can't even get up. G-Man's gone to the middle of nowhere. They're in deep shit, and only a miracle will save them. Boom mentioned that someone will come back. Hopefully it will be Titan Cameraman who can do something, or maybe he'll be cooked too. We'll see.